Hello Keith, I'm going to shoot this video here about this brick oven for you and your son to take a look at. I'm going to show you a few things as we go. I think this thing's recording. Okay, as you can see, the time now is 2:01. This oven has been off now for 4 days, and the internal temperature of it is currently at 150. We're turning it on at 2:02. We're going to come back to that time in a little bit. I'm going to show you a little bit. We're going to bring it up to temp. I want you to see what this dual dragon jet's doing. Look at the output of that. There's about 300,000 BTU capable of this thing. Now, as soon as it comes up to temp, one of those jets is going to turn off, and it'll be at a jet that holds it at a comfortable 625. I can show you how to adjust it to where it stays within about 5 degrees of wherever you want it set. You can see the inside of it. If you read the videos, watch the videos, you'll see that the inside of it will start turning white in a minute. Just to show you how much heat's going into it, you can see the heat rising. This thing only takes a few minutes to preheat. That is a lot of heat. Look at that. It's going up. I'm sitting here talking and it's going up more than 1 degree per second. You're watching the temperature go up in real time. Just to show you that it's real time, we'll go back up to the clock here. We're at 2:03. We've been on for a minute and we've already raised it for 150 degrees. All right, let's get some measurements. Now I want to show you this. This is just a stucco coating. You can make it whatever color you want to. What we'll do is we'll crack this like an eggshell and take the stucco off. Inside there's 7 or 8 pieces of fire brick, and I'll show you the internal pieces a little bit later. I'll have to shoot you the video. It's a Forno Bravo Modeno, if you want to look it up. Here you can see the dimensions. I'm going to go across here. This box is, let's see if we can get it clear. The end of that tape measure is 82. So it's 6 foot and 2 inches to there.
10 inches.
I'm sorry, 6 foot and 10 inches across there. You can see that it's a little smaller than the outside shell comes out to. There's 6 inches on this side. And 5 inches on this side from the 82, leaving it roughly 72 inches. The hearth of it is a 24-inch hearth. Now I just want to show you the inside again. You're starting to see that it's starting to turn white on the top. Again, you want to see where we're at on the temperature. We're at 564 degrees now. 2:05. You can see the long flue pipe. We have a very simple flue. We clean it every so often. I'll explain that. Let's go for the depth of it. Oh, you want to go for the height? This is going to be a little bit tricky. The height of it is roughly 29 inches right across the top there. And then the depth,
Go from the other side or what?
yeah, let's see if we can get a better shot from the side. Where's the depth of the shell? Not all the way to the back of the box, but just the shell.
Yeah, just the shell right there.
All right, this is just the shell. We're at 70 inches of shell. The box itself, if we take the whole box, is another 3 inches behind that. While it's coming up to final temp, here we are, we're at 617. One of the jets is about to go off. I want to show you a little bit. Let's see if we can get the light to come on inside. You can see that it's built on a heavy steel frame. There's the massive Dragon jet. It's a big heavy frame. This was a box where we stored wood at one time before we converted our operation to doing gas. You can do gas and wood, which is what I recommend. You do a little bit of wood so that you can keep the wood-fired flavor, but that's entirely up to you. Now, the way this is built, see if you can see it. You can see the steel frame. These are actually pads that are made of like a styrofoam material. So when we break the shell off and we break it down into all the 7 pieces, the pieces will lift off and you can take it with you that way. Here you can see the fire brick. See the individual fire bricks. Each one of those weighs about 50 pounds. I'll get a little bit more specs. Here we are. We're coming up. We're on one jet now. You can tell because the second green jet. We're at 617 degrees. And you can see the flame has now changed. You can see how red that box is in the back. That's heavy metal. But it's now holding at its own temperature jet where it'll stay in between about 600, 615. And that's adjustable. As soon as it comes up to temp and warms up the fire brick. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes to get the fire brick warmed up. We'll come back to this video in about 20 minutes.